Hello everyone and welcome to my new video. Today we'll cover some battleground action with my Assassination Rogue and see how this pack works in early red. When we talk about this pack, we know our main damage source comes from natural and venom damage in combination with cold blood, which provide us 100% critical hit. That spell is surely something that makes difference in early red, because our stats are far from perfect and our critical chance is way below the stats we have on the very end of the red expansion. When all other packs can reach that almost sure critical hits with their spells, and where our cold blood spell becomes less efficient. Running around the rocky basin, I found this prot Paladin. You shouldn't be scared from red and prot Paladins because you are the only melee pack in early red that can make them huge problems. They are stacked with health, armor, dodge and parry stats, and they're really nightmare for all physical damage dealers like sub-roads, and that's why we shine here. We want to be pure aggression against them, so we won't use kidney shot because they can remove it either with hop or trinket, and we waste much needed combo points that way. We open with cheap and mutilate and fast disarm, and from now we can either shot one in venom if we are low on poison doses, or wait for 5 combo points with 5 doses to use early cold-blooded in venom. So as you can see, I was lucky here and I had 3 doses very early, so I've chosen a cold blood. But you need to be a little bit lucky in opener, and also shiving the enemy could help you gaining some early doses. The thing I would add in opener is Vanish plus Garrote after Mutilate in opener to prevent very early Repentance and Cleanse from Paladin. And of course you won't use Trinket for Repentance unless you are very close to kick his heal, and Fast Cloak to prevent instant stun after that. But from then you will need to vanish right after Cloak expires and open with one more Garrett and prep Cold Blood and endgame before he uses stun. So save Trinket for stun, and when you use all these CDs you can vanish away, resist cooldowns with preparation and open very fast again while poison doses arrive. So as you can see, this hunter interrupted the fight, so I'll post a quick video of what happened to him when I met him, before we move on. Okay, there we have a Pride Paladin who killed me because he used Layered Hands to recover almost full HP once again. He was insanely lucky because I think he landed every damn attack through 70% dodge chance and created almost everything, which is just unbelievable. But even with that, I would kill him if he didn't use Layered Hands, but fight would be really tough if he used Divine Protection instead. Probably I needed to use Cloak earlier to avoid some damage and to vanish right before it expires. This way I just use Cloak to remove the dots, which is a waste. Death Knights can be tricky. I mean, good ones will see that you're Assassination Rogue from your opener, and if they know to use their defensive cooldowns with some high resilience, they can be really hard to beat. On top of that, I tried to find some battleground footage where it's very hard to find a perfect time and place to fight. This fight requires all cooldowns, which means 2 vanishes and preparation, which is 8-minute cooldown, so it's very hard for everything to match up for this fight. Still, I met one of the best DKs on this server in Season 5 bracket, but I couldn't really open on him with all cooldowns required, and he killed me a couple of times that way. I mean, he has like 500 more Gearscore than me and really high resilience, and he's one of the best DKs you can meet, so taking him to half HP will be surprise and win for me. In the start of the video I didn't mention that I have 2 offhand weapons that I rotate, one with Deadly Poison Dagger, other is Sword with instant poison, so I can force enemy Trinket with Kidney Shot and blind after it. I don't use it against Dead Knights, but in this moment I had that sword equipped, and that messed my opener a little bit and I lost some time switching the weapon. I usually open with Chip Shot and instant evasion for pet stun, but switching weapons messed me up, so I didn't even use it. After that goes Mutilate and Vanish Garrote to avoid potential Icebound or AMS before cold-blooded in Venom. As soon as I saw Icebound, I hit Disarm and prepared combo points for Rapture before cloaking and vanishing away. I would definitely wait a couple of more seconds to reopen just before one poison expires with Garrote and one more Cold-Blooded in Venom. Also keep in mind that you can open with shift for guaranteed poison dose, and Opera looks like this. Now let's see how using two weapons looks like. My offhand weapon is now 2.6 sword, and we are now not allowed to use Mutilate, and we are using Backstab instead. We'll make some opening damage, and my experience till now told me that 80 or 90% of people from Battlegrounds will trinket your kidney. And then you use Blind and reopen. This guy used Trinket, Blood Rage and Instant Shield Wall, and he said he misclicked it, but trust me, it makes no difference in continuation of duel, and you will see why. It will make difference with better gear and more resilience, but when they are about same gear as me, it's very hard to overcome this tactic. Now all you need to do is reopen, hit full kidney shot after the chip and slowly build poison doses, and then kidney is about to expire, you hit fast Disarm and Cold Blood in Venom. Disarm will make him unable to use Shield Wall for at least 5 seconds, which is huge. This warrior is 2k rated and he has around 1k resilience in Season 5, which is insane, so he probably has around 400 more gear score than me. Still, I made some bad mistakes and I was once more so badly unlucky, and you will see why. I'm sure I would have beaten him if I had a chance to attack him at least once more. As I said earlier, open with sword without deadly poison and wait for Trinket and Blind. First mistake here is diminishing returns, which I should wait a little bit more before I open for a second time. It would make a big difference at start. Cheap shot was so poor I had to disarm very fast, but alright, it wasn't that big problem since I hit 3.5k in Venom, which is not that bad. I popped up evasion, which hasn't dodged single attack from warrior. This is just insane. While I was still under evasion, I wanted to go back and make some combo points for kidney shot. I saw opportunity for vanish plus cheap to make him stay in place so he doesn't dodge the kidney. Huge mistake was made there. I had just 2 combo point Cold-Blooded in Venom. I should have used evasion when kidney expired and then make at least 3 or 4 combo points, hit disarm and another in Venom. Damage difference would be huge. But let's take a look once more on my dodges. He dealt 10k damage from 3 hits and I'm there with 18k HP. And the worst thing here is that one global CD separated me from killing him because I had 5 combo points and 5 doses left. Enhancement Shamans on 50-50 to beat. If they use card tactic that I used in my video, it's very hard to chase them down. I also start with instant poison so I can force the Trinket and Blind, but this guy almost messed my tactic with Searing Totem. I opened it before my kidney was there, because I was afraid for him to set a new totems. Anyway, I didn't even use kidney because I used disarm and started damage raise with him. Cloak in the middle of fight, because they deal a lot of natural and fire damage. When cloak is about to expire, vanish and preparation. So I had another disarm, evasion, cold blood and kidney, so it's very hard to lose if they trinket opening kidney. On top of that, this tactic makes them actually leave the game, so is there better story than seeing enhancement Shaman revolts rage quitting? Okay, there might be a better story seeing a Pride Paladin leaving. You can even use this tactic against hunters. My advice is to use Dismantle even before Kidney on cheap shot, because if they trinket cheap, they can easily outplay you since you don't have Shadow Step. You have to avoid deterrence by all means. This stupid pet revealed me 2 times, just unbelievable. I could just chip, evasion, kidney, cold blood, envenom and dismantle if needed. This pet revealed me, so I had to improvise and kill Hunter. Just don't attack Warlock if they have fell pet, you are just a moron then. If they dismount and you don't see a pet, that means it's Succubus, so attack them. Use early cloak, make some poison doses, hit cold blood in venom, and then vanish the rod. First charm trinket, and if needed use preparation for another vanish and cold blooded in venom. Priests are also not hard to beat. I can recall one priest killing me on battlegrounds in 1 vs 1 fight. Ideally would be to go cheap shot, mutilate, vanish garrod, cold blood in venom, and trinket the fear if happens in between. I don't really see how to lose against same gear priest. They can't predict when will you hit in venom, unlike sub-rogues and their shadow dance. Save clock after horror when he puts dot on you. Let's see now what does Mutilate Rogue can do against healers. Absolute beast pack. This discipline is 1.8k rated at the moment.
When you kiss me, I can't believe that I am yours and you are mine. You took the pain away, didn't mind my scars, mend my broken heart. Life was dull until you came, now I see in color again.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Wait, what?
And that would be everything for today's video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot to me. Peace and see you soon.